Abusia for mama nyina makwa ba Edeba Smart Ghana update so say na your first time ahwe adwumadi abomode aso be subscribe to your channel yi afeso like wa share na afoforo enya bi ahwe tenase a eye amanyo se mo nkomo nko a ana ye ba bedi na nsema aba betoja ye ba bedi nkomo ebi ene se NPP amanyo ko no ente bia na omonso eba be ko primaries na ye yi wonu mu a ebe di eye party na nim na nyame adoma 2025 oni pakron so atimi anya akonya no aba be yo mampanyin ewo eye o Michael Kron Ghana no say na eno enam so a eho nsem no akwakoye bebrebe wonu mu a ejina we si adurumesu we si bamus we so say ken na ekọ ken for president ken for peace no eho nsem no akwakoye bebrebe na no Anna aye adurumiso campaign nkofo ahodo na eye ehon nsem na ba bebrebe na eno enanam so ama aye na shebedwane a wogina mu ama adehyo mu botiano English aye amanfro mu yera silver star tete ana kasa na nsem do wade tudwa nyina ne se sane nkofo bi eje adurumiso fans na ede ma omampani abedechi Dr Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ono so aye aka so be so yi nanimu na obet gina so se yebeto ono so aba no aye se ekofo keka se eye Bawumia ana eduru so esanse Bawumia papa eye obi a na odi entintimai ewo MPP amanyoko no munti se ye kaso obi eduru so a enye yewra alankodwo chematin na emom no eye Bawumia onu mom na eduru so esanse papa be di eye MPP amanyoko no obegie obeboa ma party nso etimi ejina ba bi nti so ne ba eduru so se ne ba enso so etimi ba no no so ye to no so aba na no ana eye yewra silver star tete enso de betu dwa no wache se sansem na enena momframa mu ana se mo keka se eduru yewra Bawumia so no enya no kre da bia da enti oni kwan se Bawumia ekitafo nso eje santansa no ebomu se eduru aye yewra aye Bawumia eso eno ensema do yewra silver star tete enso so ede atudwa ye ba betena se na ye di ehon komo ansa na be hye nkomo de na se buso yenkwe na ye nti ensema do a abo silver star tete ede atu edwane ba ye ba bedi nkomo.
Yes.
And Dr. Bawumia's handlers. The reason why I'm going to talk about this is Dr. Bawumia's handlers lashing on that. And I'm just saying that.
Oh.
Yes, Dr. Bawumia's handlers. You see how all newspapers have captured that he can also say a drone is so because of his father. That is why I want to go in there. That the records of his father, Dr. Bawumia himself will not be proud of.
Don't let them.
So they must stop it.
Don't let them.
They should also equally focus on Dr. Bawumia's contributions to this party and say that because of his personal contribution. But if you want to go, that his own father's record, it will remind this party of a bitter experience we had with his father. And that is not what we want to do this morning.
Right.
So his handlers should be advised that they should equally focus on Dr. Bawumia's own contributions to this party. But if they want to go to say that a drone is so because of his father, we will be compelled to trace back his father's contributions to this tradition, and that will not be healthy. For him to say Dr. Bawumia can equally say a drone is so because of his father. The records of his father to this tradition is things. It's not a record Dr. Bawumia himself should be proud of, or any MPP person should be proud of. It is not a record that if you want to go into the records, Dr. Bawumia himself will wish that we begin to talk about those records. And the narrative they want to push, it won't help Dr. Bawumia or anybody in the MPP. Randy, if I know of Peter Ajete and his son Larry Ajete, the fact that your father is a member of the party does not qualify you automatic to say I'm a member of the party. You must earn your place in the party. And what Dr. Anani was saying, I think is an admonishment to the Alan supporters, that he thinks that we are overemphasizing on Alan's Edruniso instead of his competencies, which I share that view in all humility. In terms of competence, in terms of loyalty, in terms of capabilities, if you put Alan Chemantin there, I doubt anybody in this country will look Alan in the face based on his records in terms of academics, in terms of his performance, in terms of his achievement, personal achievement in this country, to say that Alan is not qualified. Nobody, all of them contesting are qualified, but Alan is qualified in his own right. That is enough to market him to the good people of this country. So for Dr. Anani, he was trying to admonish, and then people picked on that to say that Dr. Bawumia can equally claim say a drone is so because his father was a member of the Northern People's Party. But I thought he could have gone on to tell the good people, in fact he said it, that at the point when we needed him most, he betrayed the tradition. So that one, they've left that one out. And when we all agreed also in 1979 to support the MPP, what did he do? So the tradition is clear, and I don't want to go into those traditions and why people want to spin some of these things to suit them. There was a place in the same interview when he talked about Sino-Hydro and the role of Dr. Bawumia in the Sino-Hydro in China. That one, they were silent. So, Randy, in the electioneering campaign, if you are not careful, people will be skewing messages to suit their whims and caprices. But I don't want to focus on that, and I urge everybody supporting Alan Shamanten, let's focus. And we've delivered that message clearly, that it is Alan's time. Beyond his time, he's capable, he's competent, he's demonstrated that. Today, the tangibles MPP will take to the 2024 elections are all tangibles delivered by Alan Kojo Shamanten. Nobody can mount an MPP platform and will not talk about one district, one factory. Nobody will mount an MPP platform and will not talk about automobile industry that is booming for the first time in the history of this country. Nobody will mount an MPP platform and they will not talk about African Free Trade Continental Area and the role Alan Shamanten played to have the headquarters here in Ghana. So when we talk of trade, industry is one of the global trade icons found in this country. If you are looking for industrialization and the man that has espoused the vision so well in this country, nobody can bypass Alan Kojo Shamanten. His words are available. So I think from Dr. Anani, he's trying to encourage us to rather focus more on the competencies, deliverables of Alan Shamanten that are so visible for everybody to see. I don't fault him. And for me, one of the things I've said to myself is to denigrate any of the aspirant contesting. I've made that point clear. But we'll continue to market and say that the greatest threat for MPP survival in 2024 is a threat of apathy. Let's vote for a candidate that will cure the apathy. Then we know we are on the verge of breaking the 8. So these issues of machinations will not wash. Randy, I'm convinced that the MPP delegate knows who they will vote for. It doesn't matter. So these things, we should be measured in how we start these things. It's too early because it's starting tomorrow. And it's on November 4th. We must be guided and be mindful that we sell our candidate. And Alan has so much to talk about.
I was any pa yokoti ni honorable Sylvester Tete Botiano English among from omo mrache bedwani ni and etwegu ye. Nana you know
Ora Sylvester Tete and say omunyai se omode Bawumia papa achievement.
Yeah.
A digital ne baba Bawumia ho na kaya kudu ebi se sanka ye kase ye de no kra be kasa de a ene papa ja party no bitter experience.
Sure.
Na chese bra omo komeje between the Northern People's Party near the abeka PUP ho no. It wasn't an easy thing. Nti se ne be kase Bawumia du no saden ya dwomo ka hwan dwomo dankwa busia tradition. We have gone past that era of time. Sabri yeka competency. Sabri papa bi owusika bia obiwua ana oya na nko nyaya nka ne ba onim nyansa. Eno de na chibigya nso bi won mu a wanya ne ba onim nyansa otwehwe ne masko otumi de ne japadi ja amate su ne bia go nim ba bia so na san ya chenim no. Etisa ade de kesese beto wa isaba competence di obetumi aya ade no. Enya de nane papa wom. Okay, nane papa eka ho. Na no so kande ho. Because we all heard say Bawumia nkaza kan mi bi atwam so wonye politician. Na politics na ja na na da kokufu na adna be wuram tie do aba be wuramu a of course oba so mu ne ho ne mu ase oka otwe 2012 yeah 2012 2013 abra Supreme Court even though say he was a new in politics, you know, he was able to, you know, partake in a system, a process no ma nipa nyina ani beje ne ho. It is almost can a success story by himself. Ni enya na papa achievement de bo ne papa senti o papa ye domo abushia no. Ena no Bawumia nyina so wakwa kodwan MPP a sorry NDC a ankomboka kofa ne papa ayamaka say ne papa nti yankodi akunwa owana no eti yanka mo competence obi yanka de obi atumi ye we Bawumia ya de ko bedi mampani say ntino so no bedi mampani ankasa mampani abedi akire mpo so atumi aye enwuma say aye say dia obedi mampani obe better than that and no say arguable but then and no be say no no more standard discussions than say we say and ne papa na papa ho a papa nko na ebanko sisi a ye wo abu jinapo ene samuel jinapo ya o mienu nyina obi e wo different party we MPP we NDC nti se eno sa no se ko ba se one day bi na se omo ebe ye mpanifo no mu kwa ambaka so na jinapo papa e MPP ni nti no se ba akoko NDC kra na ya ne papa success story a oja to tie fa na no eti ansam de omo kan so omo kan ne kwa so na ye de competency ye dwuma se ba o me betumi aye dwuma no as president ya yen hama ho ne yen kam ko see o man ye sovereign nation e so aba ba bi obi free ni ba bi obi free your tribes be be o mundi amampani dan kran for yen krani bi a wodi president da are they complaining
no
yenya okay anwade yenya bi by other tribes be on mamedi president are they complaining it's about competence we bana e good nkwade a kufo ba e good yi amro stremo obi a edebe enya na so mfaso it is as no obi so ba na o ya ade a Ghana fo benya nyese enye ba bi o free ba na chese o se to ama se hwana ne count de ehun na hwana ka de ho we nye koso a esi ne akase we Stephanie it's about competence and who can really do the job yeah
na na intina MPP party no of late ya say omo ebinumo do mo support akwa sa nyoma we be do no motimi etu ase se dey support nyina akwa nipa ba ko ana se mo gina ye se we na eduru no so be dey etumi etu ase
unfortunate se de bia me kan se je ono so se bi ono so ahwa hu se amanfo kwa na ekogina obi achite zo nzo kopo obi dia na chi but unfortunate and dey make us waka so yeah MP pa na be declare o stand amma flag bearership race nipa enyan to abama na medi party enim there I don't buy it because where you are creating confusion among your people they say ndoko di na chi won amini a okoko nso esi wa de na akoka kire omo ene ade ntino me fisa ka unfortunate but the be ma to be kan say party be share strict rules de ama your friend saying obi biara wo ye office holder say o ye MP so ye chairman you so ye if you involve yourself in active politicking for somebody you'll be sanctioned if you send me a debit to amass here to answer there on the course of the chance mu sa
na na better say emergency ebusuafo fa comment section as like share na for floor enso so enye bi enhwe yakramo